Hello everyone, today is 20th of February, now it's 10 past 6 in the evening Moscow time. I'm Levan Gudadze and this is new episode of Headlines, short summary of the news that I will talk about in my second update on Patreon page. If you want to support my work, this small media project of mine with several channels, several programs, you can subscribe to my Patreon. A link is in the description box or in the pinned comment. And that's been said, let's go through the headlines. And first one, by the way, quite interesting. One, RT is reporting, and many other media outlets, of course, in Russia, that Russia adds US Senator Lindsey Graham to list of terrorists and extremists. Quite interesting, as well as the next headline, which is that Lindsey Graham is in the wanted list in Russia for criminal charges. And one may argue, why would Lindsey Graham care about this? But he should, because all of us did notice, I guess, that Graham is dancing around Trump nowadays. Seems like he wants some position in Trump's administration if he will be elected as the next president of US, and by being in the wanted list in Russia and designated as a terrorist and extremist, definitely minimizes his chances to be a part of Trump's administration, because as I understand, Trump wants to see him as some kind of peace breaker, not otherwise, not a person who brings with him this type of people, I mean, extremists and the terrorists. So I guess it's a big deal for Lindsey Graham. He has a big mouth, man, big mouth, and he have to blame himself first of all for his failures, inevitable failures, by the way, that are waiting for him. Anyway, let's continue. RIA Novosti is reporting that Lukashenko, president of Belarus, made a statement about huge concentration of NATO forces and NATO military equipment on Russian border. And dear friends, all the details, of course, in my second update. Next headline is from RT also. Polish farmers blocked defense aid from reaching Kiev, according to Ukrainian activists. Nowadays, as many of you know, Polish farmers are blocking not just highways that are connecting Ukraine and Poland, but also railways. So seems like Kiev regime is a little bit narrows once again. RIA Novosti's report that Edward Snowden, is calling for society not to be quiet and raise the voice in support of Assange, who is absolutely illegally, is detained in United Kingdom. And nowadays there is a hearing in UK about decision of UK's leadership to transfer him to United States, where he is waiting some 170 years of prison sentence, so it's 75. Death sentence, basically. And I did share today on Telegram information about it and some videos where people were protesting right next to this courthouse in support and were supporting Assange. Assange himself couldn't participate in a court hearing because he is not really feeling well, according to information that is available. And I guess everybody is supporting him, who wants people not to be prosecuted for journalistic work, and for no reason, basically, including Edward Snowden, who is of course in Russia, supposed to be in Russia. I don't think he needs any introduction, by the way. Of course, everybody knows him. A legendary person, undoubtedly, who risked his life for his principled beliefs. So definitely legend of nowadays, like Assange is, by the way. Interfax is reporting that European Union prolonged anti-Russian sanctions until 24th of February 2025. Okay, no one cared about EU sanctions before now, and no one will care after this. RTs report that Russian warships train in India alongside vessels from West and Iran. Quite interesting. There are some exercises taking place in India, and some 50 nations are participating. Milan 2024, and among them are Russian sailors, Iranian sailors, and Western sailors also, which is quite interesting. Also news that Chinese headline, the Chinese competitor to Boeing and Airbus makes international debut in Singapore during the Singapore Air Show. This is, by the way, C919 plane, a passenger plane from a Chinese manufacturer, domestically made civilian passenger plane, and I believe the Chinese market is so big that this plane has a bright future. But when it comes to competitor to Boeing and Airbus, I think this is too strong a statement for now. Maybe in 10 years time, 15 years time, maybe, but now I don't think there is any company in Russia, in China, or anywhere else that can really compete on significant scale with Boeing and Airbus, especially Airbus. Boeing is, Boeing may destroy itself if it continues to produce low quality planes, but still it's a major player on the market. Interfax is reporting that in 2023, 86% of Russian oil exports went to in friendly nations. Was exported to friendly nations. Well, I guess significant volume from this 86% eventually was resold, redirected, let's say, to Western states, which is okay. Russia made profit on it, and friendly nations to Russia, they also make profit on this business, reselling Russian oil by putting their own prices on it. So it's all good. Western states had a great opportunity to buy energy sources and everything else, by the way, that they are extremely in need, that is exported from Russia, but they destroy relationships with Russia, and they are forced now to buy Russian goods through third parties. And they brought this on themselves. No one to be blamed. Only Western ruling class. So it is what it is. And I will end this short update now. Hopefully you will find it somewhat informative and interesting. And if so, please click that like button, leave some commentary just about anything. More likes and comments may help me to deal with the algorithm and reach wider audience. And for the same reason, if you can, please share links to my videos or my channels with your friends on any of the platforms that you're active on. And dear friends, if you like this project, this small media project of mine, these channels, programs, if you think my work is okay, then please consider to support with small donations through PayPal, Buy Me a Coffee, or by subscribing to my Patreon page. You can see all the links in the description box or in the pinned comment. This is it for now. Have a great day, and before I go, dear friends, let me remind you that this evening, 9 o'clock, I will have a live stream on my Rumble channel with Telegram Reports program, and if you have time, please join their conversation. You're welcome. So yes, this is it for now. Have a great day and take care.